The Aggie did pull this one out. First off, Cowboys fans, aren't you glad that this abortion of a season is finally over? It has been painful to watch. And for me, as a Longhorns and a Cowboys guy, weekends, watching football has been less than enjoyable. Usually during the week, like school or work or whatever, you got that, you get to watch your team, look forward to that. It's been hard to look forward to watch these two teams play. But I will say about the Cowboys, there at this last half of the season or last part of the season, they did play hard. They played competitive and made it more fun to watch, even though they lost many of those games. So the day, though, it's hard to talk about a game like this because it was such a, me, I don't know how you guys were, I just was not into this. The Eagles didn't play like their second and third string guys. They didn't care. It didn't matter at all for Philadelphia. You really can't take anything away from beating Philly in this game because they didn't care. Vic didn't play. Deshaun Jackson didn't play. A lot of their starters didn't play. And for Dallas, the fact, and I have a problem with the fact that, yeah, we had a lot of injuries and stuff, but we were playing our starters, and we had a hard time winning this ball game. But of course, the main focus is going to be, DeMarcus Ware is a beast. DeMarcus Ware was all over the field. He's always been the consistent Cowboy. Spencer gets the fumble. Because of the fumble, Ware's there to scoop it up. He sacks Cobb twice or three times. I can't remember how he had. He was all over the field, pressuring Cobb, doing a great job for us and forcing picks. So he did a great job. But Stephen McGee, quarterback today, really for the first part of the game before that last drive, McGee really didn't do a whole lot. It wasn't, he didn't do anything wrong in the sense that he didn't turn the ball over. That's the one thing I've seen from McGee in these last two games is he may not make a whole lot of plays throughout the game, but he doesn't make stupid decisions that cause turnovers. But he's going to have to work on getting the ball more accurate because he kept throwing the ball in the dirt, throwing over guys' heads. But when he's accurate deep, and he hits, he hit Miles there again, there in the first part of the second half. But you know what? He had the composure there at the end, got us down the field, got that pass to Witten to win the game. We did drop 7 draft picks because of that. But the thing is, you don't want to see your team go out there and try to lose. You just don't. And so, would I like to have the 6th pick? Yes, and I think most people would. It is a principle thing. Do you want to just go out there and throw a game? No, you don't want to see that. And I'm really glad the guys didn't. That they respected the integrity of the game. Both teams did. The Eagles rested guys because they've got something bigger and better planned. Cowboys, this is our last ball game. Had to play our guys. Worked out for us on the field. We won. So 13 picks, not bad. For what Dallas needs, for what Dallas needs in the draft. We'll talk about the draft later. It's not the big name guys. We need those building block guys, secondary, offensive line, defensive line, that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about it later. So overall, and I'll probably make a season-ending video later, but like I said, it's hard to say that this is such a non-game because we didn't really play the Philadelphia Eagles because I feel like we gave the Eagles when the Eagles had to win or were trying to beat us. They did beat us, but it was a close fought game. We got one stop, could have been back and forth, that kind of thing. I feel like today though, if Vic was playing and if they had all their guns fired and they needed this win, I feel like the Eagles probably would have blown us out today. But they weren't. Cowboys won. We're 6-10. Hey, it's not 5-11 like those last those years 3 in a row. But 6-10 is not good. I guess I've tried to get more optimistic because this season had so much promise coming in, and it was such a downer. I still believe in this team. I think Jason Garrett's probably gonna get the job, and I'm okay with that. I'm still an optimistic guy. I saw how bad this was, but Cowboys fans, we've seen how good this team can be. And I feel like you add a few more parts, you get a better start. And I still think, and Tony Romo's going to be the quarterback. And I feel like Romo gives us the best chance to win. What I saw from Kitna shows that if we can keep him, if he's going to stay another year with us, I'd be more than happy to have that guy with us because that's a guy who can come in. And if Romo goes down again, a guy can come in there. And I do like Stephen McGee as the third stringer right now. He hadn't shown me anything that would say he's going to be a starter, but never really was drafted to be a starter. And so he'll be the backup, and that's cool. So would I like quarterback competition? Of course, I'd love competition at any position. If there's someone out there better than Tony Romo that's available, then I'm okay. It's about the team, not the player. But I'm in the camp that believes that Tony Romo has proven that he gives the Cowboys the best chance to win. But that's for a video a little bit later. Cowboys, proud of them, they won. They've played hard. They knew this was the last game of the season, and they won that last drive to mean something. So they did that. Glad Witten got that touchdown. He's been consistent for us this year. And McGee, hey, did a good job on his trial run. So Cowboys, Eagles. I still think the Eagles are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. Will they win it? I don't know, but I do think the Eagles will come out of the NFC. I don't want them to. I hope they lose, just so I don't have to listen to them. But even if they do lose, it's not. I'm not going to say anything because my team's 6-10. So, good job, Cowboys. We split with all our division rivals, if that means anything, but it really doesn't. And we'll see you guys in a little while. And Cowboys, we'll see y'all next year. So, how about them Cowboys?